You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. There have been conflict in the self-determination arena as a self-determination conflict in Yoruba nation agitations. Professor Banji Akintoye has resigned as the chairman of one body of Yoruba nation, or let me say agitation. And this is how Yoruba nation parted ways with Lower Niger agitators. As it is, we know what Kanu and Igbo wants. We also know what we want. What does Lower Niger Progress or Congress want? Lower Niger Congress does not exist, or does it exist? Let's know what it is and what the so-called determination conflict really means. Because as it is, the leader of the umbrella body of the Yoruba nation and Yoruba self-determination group, Ilana Omodua, Professor Banji Akintoye, has explained that how his group parted ways with the Nigerian Indigenous Nationality Alliance for Self-Determination, NINAS. According to him, he quit as a chairman of NINAS to protect his reputation and integrity, as well as that of the Yoruba Nation agitation and self-determination. Akintoye had some months ago not only quit as chairman of NINAS, but also pulled his group out of the group, and he added that he got a hint he was going to be expelled as the chairman of the secretary and by the secretary general of NINAS, Tony Nadi. And that led to quick resignation and even pulling of Ilana Omodua from NINAS. Contrary to the objective, Professor Akintoye is only trying to protect his reputation and the integrity of the Yoruba nation agitation and self-determination. Akintoye has said, when you form alliance with people and you realize that the people you form alliance with have contrary objective from what you have, you will have to strategize and reinvent the plan, and that's what Professor Akintoye has done. We got a hint, and Tony himself confessed in an interview he granted that he was planning to expel Baba Akintoye from the group. Where does the secretary expel the chairman? That is a very, very, appalling, though it's inconsequential. Tony was introduced to Baba Akintoye by the former deputy chairman of Ilana Omodua, Madam Shade Olukoya, and they came with an agenda that was not clear. They said that there is nothing like Biafra. What then should be in Lower Niger? They said from Delta South to boundary of Cameroon is Lower Niger. We in the Yoruba nation, we are from Atlantic Ocean to Jeba and the Chekri land. All the present as Sabah is part of the old Western region, and it should be done. And also, everybody should come together as one. We need to include our brothers in the Middle Belt. They are working for the Republic of Lower Niger. We are working for Yoruba Nation. Their own agenda is different from ours. And since they have come out openly with what they want to use the NINAS to do, it is best to steer clear. Nobody had ever heard about NINAS until Akintoye joined that group. It was brought to us in December 2020, and they came up with their documents, and afterwards they depended on our structures for their activities. But in other things, they will say NINAS belongs to them. When they want to organize a press conference, they refer to it as Lower Niger and NINAS press conference, and we keep asking them what that means. We don't do that with Ilana Omodua press conference. That is the narrative. When they want to organize press conference, they refer to it as Lower Niger NINAS press conference, and we keep asking them, what has that got to do? And what does that really mean? Well, on the other hand, Kanu and Igbo, we had been asking them to tell us what they want. We know what Kanu and Igbo want, really. We also know what they want. What does Lower Niger Congress want? That is the bone of contention. Lower Niger Congress does not even exist anywhere. What the people of the south, east, and south understand in general is Biafra. Tony and his collaborators are working for the movement of a new Nigeria, but we in the Yoruba bloc are saying what we want is Yoruba nation, which is no retreat and no surrender. As far as we are concerned, Olukoya has been expelled and that executive council has been dissolved. There is no division in Ilano whatsoever, and whatever happened in Inas is not an issue. Professor Akintoye resigned because he does not want to be caught in the web of those campaigning for Lower Niger Congress. So he doesn't want to be involved in any 2023 campaign, which is what some of those people want to do while hiding under Yoruba nation. My people, hope you have heard the issue. The reason why I'm even furious and ready to know what really transpired in Ninas is that so many people, believe that the agenda of this Yoruba nation, or rather the Biafra or the IPOP, is to, come and become the president or to take over Nigeria. No, that is behind the back of a camel. I would say the reason and the pure reason why the Yoruba agitation is so very intense, and also why the Biafra, the counterpart Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra and IPOB are doing all this just because the first motive and agenda, the reason why they are fighting for the Biafra nation or Yoruba nation thereabout, they said they need a good governance, which is not provided by the so-called Fulani Caliphate, the Buhari administration. So now, since there is no good governance, so they realize that they are being marginalized. The Igbos are marginalized. The Yorubas are marginalized. So they are from the southern region of the country. So in the otherwise, when there is no good governance, so there should be a division so that they can control their own economy, control their country. And meanwhile, the most of the revenue or the VAT or value added tax that is being generated is taken down to the northern part of the country. And meanwhile, the Fulani Caliphate are benefiting from the taxpayers' money. But in the area of appointments, the southerners are nowhere to be found. In the area of schedules, they are nowhere to be found. It is only the north. In every parastatus, it is only the northern people, either the Fulani or the Hausa. Even the Hausas have been also marginalized, either directly or indirectly, because the Fulani has taken over the economy. They have taken over their land. The Hausa do not have a say. They are, just following like a ram that is following the mother or group of a ram, and that was what brought in the agitation. And it's also embedded in the constitution, which says rather, we have the freedom of movement. One, under the constitution, there is freedom of association, and two. And meanwhile, I would say, let me buttress that point and say the so-called Fulani, yes, they think they own Nigeria. Now, if someone secede, or someone is trying to secede or trying to, advocate for good governance, they would say it's from the opposition party, that somebody is sponsoring Sunday Igboho, somebody is sponsoring Nnamdi Kanu, say they have an ambition to become Nigeria president or to take over Nigeria. No, what they need is good governance, but in absence of good governance, so let everybody go their separate ways. That was the primary motive, and it's still the motive. So Professor Banji, coming out from the Ninas or thereabout, he believes that wasn't the agenda. They are not planning for 2023. Nobody's planning for 2023, and nobody's planning to take over Nigeria. What they need is a good governance, and what they also need is, if in absence of a good governance, there should be a referendum. Then there should be a restructuring in the constitution of the country. It seems the constitution is benefiting one part, and the other part have been marginalized, have been left out. So it's not supposed to be. Nobody have the monopoly of power. Nobody owns Nigeria as it is. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.